What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. I did a video about my favorite hip hop albums, and I was gonna do this one was gonna be my favorite R&B albums, but I had to switch that up and make it. And cause I don't think I could do it. My favorite R&B albums. I gotta say my favorite R&B artists. Cause when I think about albums, oh man, it goes too far back. I'm gonna try it though. Screw it, I'm gonna try it. My favorite R&B albums. Damn, this is gonna be difficult. Cause some of the albums I done forgot the names to. But number one of my first ones would be Rick James Street Songs. You know, people forget. Give It To Me Baby is just a dope song. Fire and Desire was on that album. Ghetto Life, Everybody just think about Super Freak being on that album, but the music, was and I was a kid when that came out. And so I love that one. Prince's Purple Rain album. Can't never go wrong with that one. Of course, Purple Rain, yeah, but I Want to Be a Lover, Raspberry Beret, Little Red Corvette. Oh man, I Would Die For You. Even though I think probably my favorite two Prince songs wasn't on that. That would be Adore and Do Me. And I remember, and I used to love the Scandalous song from the Batman soundtrack, but he was just one of my favorite artists. My favorite artist of all time is Marvin Gaye. So I was about to say the I Want You album, but yeah, the I Want You album. It's the I Want You album because I got all of them, but that's my favorite album. Some people like What's Going On. I understand that. Some people like the Let's Get It On album. I could dig that, but the I Want You album, I Want You. What is that? I wanna be a lover. That Angel, Come to Me, Angel. But After the Dance. But I think my favorite song is If I Should Die Tonight. I think that's just my favorite song. Round the Way Girl. The harmony, the melody, man. That whole album was I had to watch it. I really had to watch it with that album because I was doing too much. But he's my favorite artist of all time, so I got all the albums, Hear My Dear and Midnight Love. Look, man, I'm a Marvin Gaye fan. I think one of the best singers ever. Compared to my favorite album, would probably be one of Donny Hathaway's greatest hits album. With everybody knows, This Christmas is the last song, so most black families know that Donny Hathaway This Christmas. That is just the Christmas time anthem. But Singing a Song For You rather. My favorite song is Take It From Me. One day soon we'll all be free. Someday we'll all be free. That's my favorite song. Endless Love is on that one. Oh man. It's the other song with Roberta Flack. I can't even think of it right now, but I just think Donny Hathaway is one of the best, has one of the probably just best singing voice I've ever heard. Him and Minnie Riperton. Donny Hathaway, Minnie Riperton, and Marvin Gaye. Probably my top three singers. R. Kelly's, I think, second album. The R. Kelly album, The Blue Joint. But You Remind Me of My Jeep, Download, Trade in My Life. Trade in My Life is one of my favorite songs. It's a gospel song, but for some people who don't like that, but that's that was my favorite album. I Can't Sleep and all that other stuff on it. I mean, even though I got the Chocolate Factory, that was a dope album. But I would say that second album, I want to say his second solo album because it's right after 12 Play. You know, some people like 12 Play, some people like TP2. You know, I think I'm more so that R. Kelly and Chocolate Factory. That's my joints. Maxwell's first album. Man. Lonely's the only other company, you know, people know the Till Cops come knocking. Yeah, that shit. Lovers Hang, Urban Hang Suite was just the joint. Oh, and I gotta say this one. And people don't remember this. Some people don't remember this. It's like 97, 96, 95. I don't remember. Chris Jones, Ghetto, Serrano. I don't think man, when they remade I Wanna Be Next to You, that was the joint. But Up in Smoke was like the first single song. Soon on the album, Face Like Yours. Like, Midnight Ecstasy. That, like, Chris Jones album, they only had one album. But I know I play that from time to time around some of my friends, and they be like, "Who the hell is that? What? Hold up, what is that?" And I remember I gotta hide the album sometimes because I think I got 3 of them stolen already. Cause so this when I play CDs, like they stole 3 of them. So sometimes the albums I pick are the ones that I've known been stolen numerous damn times. Anthony Hamilton's first album, you know, really love that one. This is where I'm from. When I say where I'm from or where I come from, I'm off because when I think of these artists, I listen to R&B more than I do hip hop. So sometimes I mixed up the titles and the songs but I remember China Black, Charlene, of course. But Since I Seen You, that was like, Since I Seen You was like my favorite song. But I basically roll that album all the way through, to be perfectly honest. Lucille, you know. I can't name the album because I wound up buying the greatest hits because it has so many songs on it. But it was Anita Baker's album with Angel. And, you know, she has the greatest hits album. And I listen to that a lot. You know, Angel, Best Thing, you know, 365. As you can see, this is back. You know, it's like 80s, 90s stuff is what I listen to a lot of times, and further back. You know, the closest new album that I probably liked was I think Miguel's first album. Now, I think I got all his joints, but his first album, and I like the second one too. But you know, I really like the first one. Let me look over here. Let me see what we got. Bam. John Legend's first album, you know, and what was the silver one, Evolve or something like that. I like that one too. Oh yeah, I see one over there now. Dave Hollister, Chicago '85. Big Sade fan. Lovers Rock, that was my joint. Lovers Rock was my joint, even though, you know, I'm a big fan of Sade's older stuff, but Lovers Rock, I love that shit. Sheesh. Yeah, man, this is kind of different. Jamie Foxx's first album. People say what they want, but I like Jamie Foxx's first album. Lyfe Jennings, Tree of Life, which was his last album. Man, I had played that for like 4 or 5 months straight. And he gives a great show, by the way. Big Frankie Beverly and Mays fan, so I got like the greatest hits. You know, I used to try to buy the Frankie Beverly and Mays albums, but you'd be like 7 songs here, 7 songs there. So I just bought a couple of the greatest hits ones. Music's first album, I just want to sing and just listen. Definitely, definitely. You know. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Of course, I got the Isley Brothers, like, but I got like the slow jams, the greatest hits, and that. Uh, Bob Marley. I like the first album when it was him and the Wailers, Light a Fire. You know, that was like, but I got, of course, I got the greatest hits one, but I really listened to that. But I think, but because I think one of my favorite Bob Marley songs is probably Redemption Song. Turn Your Lights Down Low, Redemption Song, Waiting in Vain, Jamming, you know, No Woman No Cry, but you know, but guiltiness, rest on that conscience. That is, you know, Natural Majestic. Yeah, I could do this for like an hour. I can literally do this for an hour. So I'm gonna just stop there. I'm out.